India is not just a nation, it's a civilization. A civilization that has endured for millennia, evolving yet remaining deeply connected to its roots. In a world where many ancient cultures have faded into the pages of history, India stands apart, a living testament to continuity and resilience. In today's geopolitical landscape, most countries identify as nation-states, primarily defined by political boundaries, modern governance, and shared contemporary values. But India is among a handful of nations that can proudly call itself a civilizational state, a country whose identity is deeply rooted in an ancient, unbroken cultural heritage. While many ancient civilizations, be it Mesopotamia, Greece, or Egypt, have seen their cultures either erased, assimilated, or drastically transformed, India has preserved its core essence. The way of life and the values espoused thousands of years ago during the Indus Valley Civilization are still vibrantly alive in modern India. This fusion of ancient and modern makes India unique. The culture, philosophy, and traditions that have guided its people for millennia continue to guide them today, offering stability, identity, and purpose. To truly appreciate India's uniqueness, we must compare it with other ancient civilizations. Consider Egypt, a civilization that once thrived with its own pantheon of gods and cultural practices. Today, it has largely adopted modern religions, leaving behind much of its ancient way of life. The same can be said for Mesopotamia, whose Sumerian culture and traditions have been lost to time, overshadowed by successive empires and conquests. But India, against all odds, has retained its civilizational core. The Vedic philosophy, the teachings of the Upanishads, and the principles of Dharma still resonate in the daily lives of millions. The thread that connects the ancient Indus Valley seals to the chants of today's temple priests is unbroken. Now, let's consider the consequences of losing a civilizational identity. Countries that lack a coherent cultural foundation often face existential challenges. Take Pakistan, for example, a nation carved out of India in 1947. From its inception, Pakistan struggled to define its cultural identity. Was it a continuation of the Indian subcontinent's ancient heritage, or was it something entirely distinct? Pakistan's attempts to reinvent itself as an Islamic Urdu-speaking state alienated many of its own people. The rift between East and West Pakistan is a glaring example. East Pakistan, with its distinct Bengali culture and language, resisted the cultural and political dominance of West Pakistan. The result? The formation of a new country, Bangladesh, in 1971. This identity crisis has persisted in Pakistan, leading to instability, cultural confusion, and repeated military coups. Without a strong civilizational backbone, a nation's sense of unity and purpose falters. India's ancient civilization acts as a guiding light, providing stability not only to its people but also to its leaders. This shared cultural heritage serves as a moral and philosophical compass, ensuring that India remains united despite its immense diversity. Countries without such a guiding ethos are often prone to instability. Many nations across Africa, the Middle East, and even parts of Latin America have struggled with identity crises, leading to frequent regime changes, civil wars, and social unrest. But India, with its rich cultural tapestry, has avoided these pitfalls. India's civilizational strength is not just a relic of the past, it is a living force. It shapes the country's modern identity, guiding its responses to challenges, both internal and external. The ancient principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, guides India's foreign policy. The timeless concept of Dharma informs its legal and societal frameworks. And the enduring spiritual practices of yoga and meditation offer a sense of balance in a fast-changing world. India's story is not just about survival, it is about thriving. A civilization that has weathered invasions, colonization, and modernization yet remains rooted in its ethos. As the world faces unprecedented challenges in the 21st century, India's civilizational state offers a model of resilience, continuity, and unity in diversity. India is not merely a nation among nations, it is a beacon of an ancient civilization, lighting the way forward for humanity, making it truly an eternal civilization.